out here, Dubai Marina. It's after 1 o'clock in the morning now, so you know, we're staying up for that one. I'm just gonna take a seat, actually, take a seat. I wish I just went to bed at half time, to be honest. Another one where I think the players may as well went to bed at half time now, and Bruce may as well went to bed at half time, because we started well, to be fair. You know, I didn't think it was a bad start of the game, and we got after them, we pressed them, and it's another one where I feel like I've said this a couple weeks in a row now, where the other team hasn't had to get out of second gear. From Man United, there was no tempo, no fluidity, nothing from them really that troubled us. They're not able, we got peppered in goal, and Dolo had loads of saves, and the defenders had loads of blocks or anything. But it just felt like there was nothing to worry us too much. But then again, Man United were clinical, and Rashford completely does craft, has him on toast, leaves him. But you know, Rashford's going to cause many defenders problems with his pace, and Dolo should do better his front post, maybe. Rashford does well get his shot away. You see him score them week in, week out. And then we get an instant reply. The reaction to their goal was very, very good. I thought we looked to be a bit more in and around Man United's box, getting amongst the final third a bit more, cause them problems. It was building up to a goal, to be fair. You know, we had a couple of corners building up to the goal. They say it was short. St. Maximin tested De Gea just before he eventually scored with a lovely side-footed half volley. We deserved to be in the game at that point and winning the game at half time, 1-1, level, deservedly so, deservedly level. Second half came out a little bit bright as well. Second half, it wasn't too much of a bad start. It wasn't like what I thought when we said in the watch along, you know, it would be very negative second half. It would be sit back, let's try and keep the goals down, let's try and be as defensive as possible. That wasn't really the case, to be honest. We didn't really, it looked like we came out with a bit of intention, a bit of let's try and get something out of this game. But the third goal was always going to be huge. It was always going to be huge. It was always going to be where whoever got the third goal was going to kick on, because I think we would have settled for a 1-1. And Man United get it, and then I'm surprised it didn't go on to be more, to be honest. They brought young Shola on, yeah, that 17-year-old Shola, shorty, you know, Shola, something, I don't know. Shola definitely conceived from Shola Amiobi on a Thursday night in Tub. His mum's definitely Geordie, Shola's mum, you know, young Man United striker, player, whoever he plays. He's definitely been born in Newcastle. His man's from Ashton, you know. Shola Amiobi had a good night out back in Tub back in the day, and yeah, he's been conceived. All the best to him, good luck to him. Surprised he didn't score. Bound to make his debut against us, surprised he didn't score against us. But then from there, I just think it could have been better. We just didn't show enough. And it was one of them ones where, like I said, the Man United didn't have to be great, they didn't have to really come out when we still end up getting beat 3-1, man. But it goes back to the starting line, man. Why the hell is Joe Linton playing instead of Ryan Fraser, or instead of Dwight Gale, who played at Chelsea, or instead of Andy Carroll, who will offer a handful of defenders? Joe Linton is at the bottom of that list for me of players who should be starting for Newcastle up front, instead of Callum Wilson, who we're going to miss massively, clearly. Joe Linton plays tonight, does okay now and again when he's build-up player, doesn't offer too much though. But you just think to yourself, why is Ryan Fraser not there? And to be fair, Bruce made the substitution quite early as well, and then they go ahead and score and take the lead, and then the game's the penalty as well. That was never ever a penalty for me. Did it even go to VAR? I don't think it did. Why didn't that go to VAR? It looked like it was very, very soft. But it's Man United, you know VAR is on their side, you know Bruno Fernandes is going to slot it home. So from there, we're doing really, and it was just damage limitation at that point. Surprised it wasn't more. And then we'll take St. Maximin off, take Almiron off. All in time for Wolves next week. All in time for Wolves, which is a huge, huge game for this football club, because Fulham now, the run they're on, the way Parker speaks, their manager, and the press conferences, and the way he sets the team out, the points that they're picking up, and the run that we're on, I'm really, really worried. Honestly, it only looks like it's going to go one way, doesn't it? And it's an absolute joke. And you see Bruce walking down the tunnel there, joking and laughing with Solskjaer. Are you taking the piss, mate? Am I missing the joke here? What the hell is funny about this? What is funny about sleepwalking towards another relegation than Mike Ashley? How can the fans see how bad this is and the ownership can't? How can they see what is... We can see what's going on. We said from the minute Bruce was appointed, and the luck that we had last season and picking up points and last minute wins, and now this season's caught up with it. Injuries has caught up with it. The luck's run out. Bruce has came to the front. Bruce has been shown how bad of a Premier League manager he is. He isn't even in this league, man. He shouldn't even be in this league as a manager. He's that bad. We're knackered now, like, we're absolutely knackered, because when you look at our fixtures, you look at Fulham's fixtures, you look at their run of form, you look at our run of form, you just question yourself, you just think, where we're going to get wins from and how Fulham going to stop. And for me, it's probably going to come down to the last game of the season. It's probably going to be a Survivor Sunday, all that bollocks. We're going to probably be absolutely doomed, because like the War Flags put out the recent flag lately, and I just shared it again on our social medias. Act late, seal your fate. And Mike Ashley is on his way to another relegation, another mistake, another diabolical ownership. How is it being run like this, man? Where's Lee Charnley in all this? Because George Cotton came out today and said, oh, Lee Charnley runs his football club. What the hell is he getting paid to run? What's he getting paid to do? Because he's not running anything, he's not doing anything, he's not showing any ownership. It's an absolute shambles, man. We're an absolute mess. And honestly, when you look at our fixtures, Wolves is a massive game. It's a must win, nothing less. Bruce has got to go. He should have went to Brentford. He should have definitely went after Sheffield United. He's got to go over, don't beat Wolves. But will we beat Wolves? Probably not. It'll probably be a draw at this point. I've got to say, it'll probably be a draw at this point. But I think that's for another day. For me, it's very worrying times. Let us know what you think heading into the final couple months of the season, the relegation battle. Like, we're only 3 points above Fulham now, level on points. They've got a level on games played. Sorry, 3 points above. They've got a better goal difference. Batter night's game, you know, I don't think it was too bad. Game plan wasn't too bad. Could have maybe went for it more. Should have started Fraser instead of Jolinton. Should have tested the keeper more. Should have created more chances. Man United were there to be had at. We didn't do it. A penalty completely kills the game. That isn't a penalty. But there's only going to be one winner, really. We didn't create enough chances. Great finish from St. Maximin. Got that his little dance at Old Trafford, made Old Trafford his dance floor. Wasn't to be. We didn't get anything out of the game. An opportunity missed, I think, because it's a Man United team. Missing the likes of Pogba and McTominay have been hugely influential for them this season, in a team that looked tired from playing in Europe just a couple of days ago. Didn't look up to scratch. Yet they run out 3-1 winners. Tells you all you need to know about Steve Bruce Newcastle. Tells you all you need to know. That'll do for me. Like I said, it's after 1 o'clock in the morning here in Dubai. Hope everyone's well. Hopefully Boris has got some good news for you lot tomorrow and eases the lockdown. Take care, everyone. Drop your comments below what you thought of today's game. Subscribe to the Magpie Channel TV. And enjoy yourselves.